Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to OvenBreak, where it is time for us to delve into the second chapter of DRACONIS Immortalis, because Chapter 2 officially released, which means it's kind of, to be more specific, it's kind of like the second chapter to, like, you know, it's hard to explain because this is like, I don't know how to connect all of it. This is the second chapter of DRACONIS Immortalis, but it started from the first story, the Ultimate Draconic War. So it's like Draconic War Part 1, Draconic War Part 2, DRACONIS Immortalis Part 1, DRACONIS Immortalis Part 2. So this is like Part 4 of the whole story. I just want to get that stated out there just so it makes a lot more sense. So I'm going to make sure I turn this microphone a bit just so I sound just a tiny bit louder. Considering how, well, I got a new set of earbuds. I got a new set of earbuds, and now I'm waiting for a bunch of other packs to come in today. So, this all should be fine. Something whispers to me. Oh, so softly. Yeah, and now we have an end to Reckoning, in which we have, then after that, the True Dragon's Plot. Okay. Well, pleb, let's just get a move on with it. Is that Longan dragon? What's been going on? What happened while we were trapped in their mind? Whatever happened, we can't stick around and find out. We need to regroup with the Lotus Army. Alchemist Cookie, Lotus Root Cookie, Snake Fruit Cookie, where are you? Over there, I see him. It's the Lotus Army. You're back. You're okay. You're okay too. Is everyone safe? What happened out here? How did Longan dragon become that huge? We do not know either. They suddenly swooped up into the sky before growing to that size. I doubt it's a normal growth spurt after a hearty meal. Snake Fruit Cookie, you're okay too. I knew someone who knew the area as well as you would be safe. I did not expect such concern from you. We spent very little time in Lotus Palace together, and yet you seem to have formed an attachment already. Of course, we trained together. That always meant that we were in this together. Gavin, chocolate bar cookie, you... How? You haven't changed a bit. We've been looking for you for so long. You lot. Even when I was trapped in the dragon's landscape and mindscape, I always regretted not getting the chance to say goodbye to everyone. Also, you really don't have to call me captain in front of the prince, okay? It's a bit embarrassing, haha. Wait, you're a prince? Like, actually royalty? A real prince? I thought you were just some pompous weirdo. It's hardly something worth bragging about. Wow, what are you dragon? Is that a dragon like us? Just because they are a dragon does not mean they're on our side. You can never be too sure, especially since we once called each other kin. Who's this young dragon? This one seems rather similar to Pondino Cookie. How dare you compare me to this little dinosaur Cookie? You insolent shall be remembered. No, I never said I hate you. You're not half bad. Blah blah yap yap. Look at you all talking and conversing. Do you want a cup of tea? Or should I give that tea to Longan dragon after you get gobbled up again? Quit wasting time and get this little cookie down from my back, and carefully. Rambutan Cookie, what happened? These injuries look critical. I tried to treat and heal her the best as I could, but in the end, there wasn't much I could do for her. No need to worry. You've given it your all. Her dough hasn't fully crumbled yet, so there's still time. I'll start treating her with acupuncture right away. It won't be easy, but I won't give up on the patient. We'll do our best. If Rambutan Cookie doesn't wake up, I'll cast a spell that'll make you want to get eaten by Longan dragon, so don't slack off. Hydrangea Cookie, we shall save our greetings for later. Once we return to Lotus Paradise, I shall personally brew a cup of lotus tea for us to enjoy as we talk about everything that has transpired during my absence. A cup of tea sounds amazing. I'm already looking forward to it, Great Lotus Dragon. And never has anyone witnessed Longan dragon in such a form, not even during the war with the stone dragons. Is this a result of stealing our life essence? You have to admit it's an impressive feat. Our essence must be stronger than what we must have thought to make him that big. Focus, Pitaya dragon. In times like this, we must remain calm and collected. First, we must ascertain the reason Longan dragon ultimately decided to steal our essence. There is a deliberate sense of purpose in Longan dragon's flight. A goal lies ahead. one that we do not yet comprehend. Leave the mind games to me. You three stick to brute force to keep Longan Dragon busy.
Sounds fine by me. So all we need to do is keep Longan Dragon from flying any higher from now, right? And if their weak spot is truly near their eyes, we must strike from a greater altitude, which means we need to fly with as much speed as we can muster. Get a move on, Lychee Dragon. Longan Dragon is slipping away with each moment. If you're gonna mess with our mind, then you better hurry up while we still have a chance.
Can you please at least pretend to have an ounce of patience? I'll be there, but I have to talk to the cookies first. Listen up, you tiny crispy cookies. I have a job for you, so gather around and give me your undivided attention, unless you want Longan Dragon to gobble you up or turn you into stone. Us dragons can probably fight and win, but do you know what Longan Dragon fears the most? A prophecy. And don't you think things will be a lot more fun if that prophecy came true? A prophecy? Longan Dragon is afraid of a cookie with a cane. Can you believe it? The all-powerful Ivory Dragon thinks a cookie holding a stick will be the end of him.
I too have heard of this prophecy.
Prophecy or not, a small cookie might have more success at dealing a critical blow to Longan's weak spot. It is a strategy worth exploring. So, if we find that cookie, we can beat Longan Dragon? Wait, even if we find that cookie, what are they supposed to do? It's simple. They can just shimmy up on Longan Dragon's back, onto the weak spot, and bonk it with their cane. It's no big deal, right? Assuming everyone here is cool with the possibility of being turned into burnt toast, or torn to shreds, or gobbled up whole. You know the works. You think I searched far and wide across the whole world for fungies? Please! I was looking for that so-called strongest cookie ever, but guess what? Turns out they don't exist. What do you think? Who wants to make the ultimate sacrifice? Any takers? It appears the tree at the veiled border is withered away. Its power has been all but depleted. The seed given to the young adventurer has also shattered. This means the boundaries of time itself are fracturing with each passing moment. Think the Ivory Dragon will resort to such merciless and cruel tactics? You were not like this the last time I laid eyes upon you. What change is befalling your heart in the time since? Even if your decision were brash, your affection for your kin was never in doubt. What possesses you now to siphon the strength of your own brethren? Such power could unmake the world itself. The flow of time is in a current that must run its own course. It is not meant to be disturbed. Long ago have I merely watched from afar, but now the world trembles on the edge of ruin. I must act to protect it, before the tide carries us past the point of no return. This is something the others, those who wield the powers of nature, must hear as well. Yet in my current state, it will not be easy. I can only lament that the child of the desert fossil is not with me at this moment. Ancient trees, incarnations of time, can you hear me? I entrust my message to your leaves. Carry it to the flame, towards the wind, across the sea. Raise it to the moonlight, and to the swan soaring somewhere across the vast wide world. Tell them, darkness is creeping through the boundaries of time itself. Each must prepare to stand their ground from their own domains. As for the veiled border of time itself, the barrier must hold. May I place my trust in the cookies who tend to it, Timekeeper Cookie. You always know when I'm about to appear. How boring. What is the point of popping out of the time rift if you just ruin the surprise? Oh, let me guess. You want me to do all the paper pushing and get things moving? As usual, we're always the busybodies in any situation. I have long carried regret for making such requests. Anyway, you have a point. The time-bounds department can move much faster than some lonely ancient tree. I'm grateful for your understanding and patience. Though our methods differ, our purpose is shared to safeguard and protect this world. You're always so serious. How boring. I need to converse with someone more interesting now, so I shall take my leave. Young and valiant child of courage, the burden we've placed upon your shoulders weighs heavy on my heart. May your steadfast love for your friends shield you from harm and light your way forward. Well, apparently, Millennial Tree is entrusting all of his trust into those legends and stuff. You know, specifically all of the good ones. And by good ones, I mean the ones that are mostly relative to nature and also time.
And so far, we don't have any help from Dreamweaver, or Abyssal Monarch, or, you know, Black Sugar Swan. And I doubt Dark Enchantress would even want to care. They want this world to be destroyed because of the darkness of the seeds. But we can actually go ahead and get a start on running this now. Because we have, you want me to run with you at level 9? And you want me to run with level 7? Skippity bottom bada, that's so... My gosh, you really desire crystals from me. It's a good thing I recently bought just a ton, but like... Ugh. You don't make this any more easy for me. This one I'm just gonna use the potions on, because I got a metric plug ton. Don't I have a ton for... I have a ton for... What am I saying? Alright. Well, I guess we can run with... At least our mango cookies at level 15, so... We could probably get some proper pointage out of that. But, I didn't even check out our missions. So... Let's just plug in hope. And see what we can manage to do here. At worst, we can make it through all the steps here, get a cutscene done. And then, after that, we can end. Because hopefully afterwards... Oh, that was close. Impressive. That was impressive. Of course, friend. We have to make sure that we just get a lot of points here. There probably will be like one more cutscene. But for all I know, the next video might follow suit with how I've been doing this before. Where it's like, oh hey, here's yeah, impressive, most impressive. Hey, this cutscene's gonna take so long that's gonna like take like the whole video or something. Which I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Cause then that means I can still check this up to like 3 videos or something. So that's fine. And after, if we're even able to beat Longan Dragon, is hard mode just gonna be non-existent, or is that just non-canon? I'm pretty sure hard mode is just non-canon at this point. It's just literally like, hey, it's just a fun challenge mode. That's literally the only purpose for it. Big and big. Yes, thank you. Alrighty. Thank you for all those jellies. I will definitely take the pink bear jellies. And the big potion for that matter, because I'm also stacking on all these potions. Skill tree might be a little bit more impressive, but I guess it depends on what we do get offered. But anyway, you know something really weird that happened to me recently? Actually, like recently, I mean like yesterday or something. And by yesterday, by the time I'm uploading this, like the day before. But like, I was just like doing my stuff on the daily. And I didn't eat all day, so I ate like a burger and fried chicken. And then like, I ate some really cold frozen yogurt. But the thing is, after I ate that, there were just a bunch of bumps on my tongue. Don't know if that has to do with diabetes, but I'm pretty sure that just has to do with like my tongue being very like sensitive to it. Because like, sheesh, hot and then cold, I don't know. Anyway, hey people, thank you for all the potions. Let me just stop you by to, oop, that was, I messed up. Oh, shoot. That was a big mistake on my part. I was trying to go like, oh, where's Plum, where's Plum, where's Plum? Yeah, I messed up. Oh, shoot. That was, I think that's one of the first times I ever messed up Mango Kiki's skill, because this whole entire place is just, look at this place. It's just the whole entire, like, broken place. It's the whole entire destruction of, I'm pretty sure, like, oh, okay, I guess technically, transportation is probably one of your biggest issues if you want to go ahead and run from this place. But, you know, the help could be appreciative. You could join up in the old, like, the Lotus Army. We're looking to enlist. It's all fine. It's all dandy. Like, we could use all the help we can get. Hopefully we can get, like, maybe, like, stage 10. We just need bear jellies. Which, to be fair, at this rate, I don't know if we're even going to be able to accomplish. Looks close, but eh. Okay, this one is for Plum. And this next one is for Lime. I gotta keep on... Wait, there we go. Actually, it's looking close where we get the bear jelly mission. Especially in its giant mode. Yeah, okay. That's literally perfect. I was about to say, alright, end me at stage 10. And we technically did do that. I don't think we finished stage 10. Did we? Or did we get to stage 11? I don't know, but we got this step done. We got all of them. Okay, perfect. And we got a free mango cookie and also free mango cookie's pet being the toucan bird. And also 500 of those green flame thing. That's obvious for the skill tree, but what the heck is that? Alert! This is not a drill. Code red priority 1 emergency. Alert! This is not a drill. All employees must report to their stations and await instructions immediately.
Baguette Cookie, what's going on? What do we do?
Compose yourself, Coffee Candy Cookie. This is an unprecedented breach of the temporal border. We must begin combing through the entire archive since the Time Balance Department's inception for any similar incidents. Don't panic. Remember, the TRD instructions. Chapter 1, Section 1. Oh, I thought it was like TBD? No, I think it's Time Registry Division.
All staff must have quick eyes and hands. Yes, okay, I'll get started immediately. She settled down much quicker than expected. I'll make sure to guide the employees to other divisions according to their emergency protocols.
Be careful.
Oh my. Is that an air of concern I just detected? How touching. Don't worry, let's catch up with some coffee in the cafeteria once the situation's handled. Where is it? Where is it? I know there's something about the stone dragons and the flower dragons. Where's that relic related to the fruit dragons? That's what I said, time and time again, that everything should be organized into specific categories. If you don't find them in time, heads will roll. I found it. It's part of the shell of the egg Longan dragon emerged from. According to the analysis, there's a clear and significant gap for the age compared to the other fruit dragons, which means Longan dragon has spent a great deal of time alone and isolated. There were other dragons out there for sure. Does that mean the reason why Longan dragons cling to the concept of brethren and kin with the fruit dragons? Why go on a lone rampage now? Speculation is fine, but now is not the time to sit back and ponder. We need to find the next set of records. I'm more than certain that we have an entire collection of relics related to the fruit dragons lying somewhere. But archaeology is built on imagination. Anyway, I guess I'll keep looking.
Why is so much trash pouring in? Where's all this junk coming from? Wait, is this even garbage? No, this stuff looks like it was torn from a living timeline. Do I even have the clearance to dispose of this stuff? I'll ask Spaghetti Cookie. Ah, there's more trash spilling in. This place is gonna overflow. All the time gates are destabilizing simultaneously. Where do we even start? We're dealing with a code red priority 1 alert. But there's no one inside the director. Where are they?
Everyone, calm down. I'll check the director's office right away.
I'm coming with you.
Timekeeper Cookie. Huh? They're not in the director's office?
What sort of shenanigans are you up to? And at such a critical moment.
Timekeeper Cookie, I know you're watching from somewhere or sometime. As expected, Croissant Cookie, you know me much too well.
What were you up to? Messing around slacking up between the timelines again, were you?
I'm not at all concerned about your opinion of me, but it does not change the fact that I am the director of the TBD in this timeline. And if you must know, I am not gallivanting away. I have personally checked the borders of time, which is quite the tedious task. Things have already begun breaking willy-nilly, but we do want to keep the mess from spilling over into other timelines, do we not?
What's it look like out there?
What happened to the veiled border that Longan dragon tried to break through? Longan dragon's quite literally trying to tear it to shreds. If the timelines merge, everything that has been safely managed so far will become an absolute mess. There are probably worlds that have already began to be plunged into chaos. Now that I think about it, it might be interesting to see just how much chaos has ensued. The Timekeeper Cookie? Relax. Just trying to lighten the mood with a bit of morbid curiosity. Nonetheless, we are indeed dealing with a catastrophic situation that none have ever witnessed. This is the first time I've seen you take matters this seriously. This must be really bad out there. We may need to consider cutting off some timelines before the veiled border is completely breached.
Question.
Oh, well now, there's a first time for everything it seems.
If we cut a timeline, does that mean it will just disappear?
Who knows? That falls in the hands of the cookies within the timeline in question. Now then, if that has answered your question, there is quite literally no time to waste. Ironically, even if I do not have the luxury of time to repeat myself, so I shall only be making a single announcement to the entire department, so listen carefully. Hello? Is this thing on? Ah, good. Attention all employees of the Time Balance Department. All personnel capable of piloting and operating timecrafts are to report to a veiled border. Chop chop, hop to it. I'll go too. I hope everyone stays safe.
I'll go. I don't care about some prophecy about a cane. As long as I can fight that dragon, then I'm in. If you're going, and so am I. What are you saying? You must be kept safe, down to the last grain of flour in your dough. I'm just a drifter without a home. I can make my own decisions regarding my own safety. And the last time I checked, your name was still listed under the kingdom's roster of royal guards. That means you're still bound to follow my command. I left the kingdom ages ago. You have no right to command me like this, here of all places. I'm not saying you should not fight at all. Only that you should not fight alone. Surely I've said this more than once. As heir of the throne, you need to understand just how crucial your safety and well-being is to the future of the kingdom. Which is exactly why I have come to this decision of my own. Did we not promise to return home together, once this war is over? Are you going to break that vow as well?
Good grief, what a racket. Go find some dark corner and sort it out yourselves. Now then, anyone else feeling particularly heroic and legendary today? With the silent treatment, why's everyone so quiet? We've got to wrap this up fast or that Rambutan cookie will wake up. Come on, we dragons can only hold off Longan Dragon for so long. If you're not willing to climb up that ginormous dragon right now, then we will get another shot at this, so hurry up and make a decision. If Rambutan Cookie were here, she'd be the first to take a crack at Longan Dragon. No matter the odds. Are there nothing but cowards in this so-called Grand Army of yours?
But what if we turn to stone even before we get close? Heck, turning into stone might be the luckiest in this. What if we get crushed to smithereens? No crumbs left to even gather.
Climbing up the dragon, striking above the eyes, it's not going to be easy, even for me. If that dragon sees us, we're doomed.
What if we fall on our way up? I can't swim, or worse, we might end up as crumbs before we even hit the water.
All of you joined this Grand Army without even thinking, didn't you? If you're gonna fight a dragon, then you should have the stomach for it. I knew it. Cookies are pathetic.
I don't want to crumble.
Lychee Dragon, if you're gonna keep chatting, we're leaving the fight first.
If no one's gonna volunteer, I'll just start throwing all of you at Longan Dragon one at a time. Someone here is bound to be the prophesied cookie we're looking for, right? Okay then, let me see, I'll start with... You, the one in the front.
Please, I'm scared.
Though your strategy of trial and error is bound to work in the end, it is sheer madness. I'm against the idea of recklessly sending cookies to their doom. What's this? Playing favorites and trying to protect your own cookies from harm, aren't we? Bah, you said this was an army of soldiers, but they're sure easy. They're sure scary easy. I knew this army was just a band of cowards lazing about in that so-called palace of yours. Before you cast blame on the cookies of Lotus Palace, perhaps you should pause and take a moment to reflect on yourself. The way we dragons perceive life is fundamentally different from the cookies. Can you not understand this? Even after seeing your own ward struck down after a battle with a single dragon orb? How dare you!
This is not the time nor place. If the two of you fight here, it will only work in Longan Dragon's favor. If everyone is gonna keep dawdling here, I'm going by myself. I'll go.
Ginger Brave, are you sure?
I'm scared. And I'm probably not the cookie from the prophecy. After all, I'm just a regular, ordinary cookie.
You, huh? I searched all over the world for cookies wielding canes, and you were the most unremarkable and boring.
Still, if any of my friends are afraid, then I'll be the one who takes that extra step first. And after this is all over, we can be free together. Just like when we first escaped the oven. Some cookie has to take the first step. But that courage, that bravery will inspire the others to stand up and stand together to protect each other. I believe in all of my friends. Are you trying to steal the spotlight with a speech? Well, guess what? I got your cane too, you know. Well, it's more of a club, but it still is for swinging and bashing just like a cane.
A mace counts as a cane as well. It's definitely capable of dealing a blow to Longan Dragon.
Thought that mace of yours was for healing.
I volunteer too. My auras are essentially long canes. I'll swing them as hard as I can.
Mango Cookie, consider the danger.
But I have to do something for the Mango Tribe. I bet the others would have done the same thing without hesitating.
Anything's a cane if it can be swung like a weapon. The Mallow Tribe never wins in form of white. I'm with you too. The Stock Tribe wields a staff and canes too. I mean, mine's not a weapon. It's used for sorcery, but it looks like a cane, depending on how you look at it.
I shall lend you my support with my whistle, as much as I can. You see this? I could use my sword as a cane too. I'm going as well. Me too. My lollipop can be a cane too. I'm scared, but I want to help Ginger Brave and everyone.
I'll go too. I was so afraid of my entire family turning to stone. I've been scared to do anything since, even after joining the Lotus Army. Honestly, I still don't know what I could do. But I joined this army to save my family. If I run away now, I wouldn't deserve to see them again. I'm going to. My two best friends. They loved each other so very much. They always smiled and laughed when they talked about the future that they were going to build together. At first I was happy I didn't turn to stone alongside them, but I feel terrible even thinking that. Even if it was for a brief moment. I don't want any more reasons to feel guilty. This time I'm going to try and save them no matter what.
I'm going too. I use my spear to strike at Longan Dragon. Every time I think of the cookies who turn to stone, I feel like all of my dough is getting soggy. I won't back down. Only by swinging the spear I'll feel crisp again. Count me in two. I'll do anything. Even grab the dragon's tail if it means I can help. I'll go distract the dragon so that everyone can make their advance. Look at all this sudden urge of courage from everyone. At this rate, we should just stack up all of you together and make a ladder all the way to Dragon Dragon's big ol' noggin.
I too carry a staff when I'm in my cookie form.
Ananas Dragon?
Ananas Dragon? Weren't you the one who called me a disgrace for adopting the form of a cookie?
Look at you now.
What did you say again? Have you no pride? Ha ha! It is that same pride in which I am stepping forward. Ha! And I'll fight right alongside you. Everything's a cane when you point it downwards. And if the prophecy is about a cookie, then I'll just fight as a cookie too.
Everyone, thank you. Longan Dragon seems invincible, but I know we stand a chance if we all work together like we always do. If everyone can help, I'll try to reach the top. Then let us devise our final move. We dragons shall attempt to stop Longan Dragon with all of our might. The clash should create a brief window of time for the cookies to climb atop Longan Dragon. A decisive strike is not necessary. Even Longan Dragon, in their current form, will be unable to withstand the full might of the Lotus Army. Merely unsettling Longan Dragon will suffice, and may grant us the opportunity to turn the tide.
With the 5 dragons and cookies attacking all at once, it'll be easier for me to invade Longan Dragon's mind. I'll find out what other weird schemes that traitor has been cooking up.
We will take Gingerbrave as far as we can.
What do you say, great leader of the Lotus Army? And you, first volunteer, do you approve of the strategy that we've laid before you? As leader of the army, I approve.
As a first volunteer, I say, let's do this. It's finally time to end this war.
It's time to finish this. I have allowed you to engage in your petty banter and foolish games with the cookies, thinking you would come to your senses. But no, here you've come once more. Our dream of a perfect world has been shattered and lost to time. Your wings, once proud and majestic, are now caked in dough and as vile as tar. If you have decided to live amongst the disgusting and pathetic insects, then you shall crumble as one of them. There's no such thing as a perfect world. Even back then, nothing was perfect. You dare spew such venomous blasphemy in my presence? Misguided dragons, you've forgotten the days when each of us had to fend for ourselves, when all of us had to survive alone. We since once learned to fly together, wings soaring in unison. We once swore to never be content with mere survival on the island. We made an oath to thrive. Is this what you've truly forgotten, the days we spent together, Longan Dragon? It's you who's forgotten. Time has flown far beyond your grasp, and even you must accept it. No one can stop the currents of time. You must now face what cannot be undone. You let yourselves be swayed by these fragile pests. Things need not have come to this, my kin. Together, we could have ruled beyond time and space as gods above all reality.
Longan Dragon! Don't forget to be the only victim here. Or have you forgotten all that flying and running all around I've been doing for you all this time?
Did you believe I truly intended to destroy you? All I sought was a more perfect world, a world of flawless beauty. Yet all of you could not bear to wait. I merely decided to forge our new world with my own claws and place it before you. You never shut up about punishing us. You've done nothing but rant and nag. You're the one dragging us down. Don't act like you've ever cared about what we wanted. No one asked for such a gift. You speak of a world shared in unity, but in truth, you bent us to shape your own. We were merely tools for your own design.
To think there was a time being around you was fun. Can't be sure now though, since all that was kind of a blur.
Have you considered us to be true kindred, Longan Dragon? Have we ever been seen as peers, your equals in all those ages?
A laughable notion. You dare turn your accusations on me. It was you who turned your backs on your own kind for the sake of cookies. Tell me, Lotus Dragon, did you ever once consider me as one of your own? I gifted you knowledge of the fruit dragons, the games and traditions of the Longan Palace. I regret not peering into that mind of yours when I first extended you an invitation.
So this is what it comes to. Selfish until the very end. Seeing nothing beyond yourself. You were gifted with the power of foresight and ability to peer into the hearts and souls of all living beings. Yet you never looked past your own reflection.
To hear you speak those words. Very well. Our past, our time together, our memories we've made. How foolish of me to cling on to such worthlessness sentiment. I cast it all aside. It appears, the moment I closed my eyes beneath the sea, the brethren I knew had already fallen from grace, and I, too, had became no different from the stone dragons and flower dragons. Another forgotten relic of time. A true sovereign has no need for bonds and sentiment. Only one thing matters: power, absolute and unyielding. And once that is achieved, a successor worthy to inherit that legacy. I will tear this world asunder and crown myself as the sovereign of all existence. You foolish, misguided children can bury yourselves next to your insignificant vermin in this crumbling realm.
Oh, this video is like 30 minutes long already, and my throat's already destroyed. What fun time. And also, we can go ahead and run the other mode, but I'm pretty sure we should focus on the True Dragon's plot first. So I'm pretty sure how this might work out is there's going to be a long cutscene the moment that I start this. You walk slowly in the dark. If you fall, your dome may crumble. Shush. I don't want to hear those words right now, especially since your text, I think, pops out in the text box sometimes. Anyway, next video, it should just be like one cutscene, but the next time, it's going to be the final runs in this. You know, before hard mode. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the kick run YouTube set for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise you can buy for ribbons at the channel, and lastly a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you would normally see in this normal YouTube channel, but above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.